I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it.
What?
Get some help.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You blew it!
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
All right.
Nice.
Was that good?
That was good. I like it.
Okay, I am so up my own ass over this intro trailer that I made. I put like 30 minutes into this, man.
Made me laugh.
No, I'm surprised that I feel like I outdid myself with that.
Good job. You got a gold star.
Yeah, either that or the software people just made it so damn easy that even morons can do it like me, you know.
Oh, okay, good. No, but you're
Maybe.
pretty good with that stuff, regardless.
Yeah. Well, all right, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for joining us here at Hatewatch at Channel Starface. I am Sith Lord here with the very excellent Mr. Valentine. How are you?
Excellent.
Woo! Doing good, Chief?
Doing good, bro.
Okay. All right. So, I think we're gonna do Star Trek Generations.
I've never seen it.
All right. Now, yeah. What part is it? I think this is a part 7. Yeah, because this came out after Undiscovered Country. I just don't remember if this is any good or not. So let's.
That's the one I was saying with the horror dance scene being ridiculous.
No, that's part 5.
Oh.
Yeah,
Then
that's
I'm
part
missing
5.
even. So I'm 2 Star Treks behind.
Yeah, Undiscovered Country we won't do because you might like that one. I'm taking a gamble here to think you're gonna.
Okay, well that's cool because you know what? I'm not as much as I do like the Next Generation. I wasn't like a hardcore for every. It's like Next Generation. Like I could take it, leave it. You know. It was great when it first came out. Those first 3 seasons were awesome, and I was like, "Oh, Star Trek Next Generation." Who didn't like Luke Picard? Yeah, and that hot brunette in the tight blue leotard. It's like, oh, okay, we got something here.
Oh, Deanna, yeah, right. And you had Beverly Crusher, the redhead, right?
Oh
she
yes,
was
who was more like a teacher looking, but that's cool. That's cool. But that brunette was the one. The brunette, that fucking.
Oh, and she was like the empathizer. So like her job was to like hold your hand and understand what you were going through and coach you and all that shit. I was like, wow, okay.
Okay, for real.
Yep. And then of course number 1 ended up getting it. So have you seen Picard, the show?
No, because like I said, I wasn't really that big of a fan of Next Generation. Like they lost me after a while.
I see.
Now it's the 90s. I'm getting a little older. I'm like, doing other things.
Yeah,
but every once in a while there'd be a cool episode, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like they did a Next Generation episode where they went back in time and they did like a Sherlock Holmes spoof thing.
Those are great. I love that.
Yeah, so I do like those ones where they're in the holodeck and they'll have like a whole little like side episode going on. I'm like, all right, those are cool.
Yeah,
but otherwise, it's like, yeah. Then anything after that show, because it branched off into like all these
Voyager,
other like shows. Yeah,
Deep Space Nine. I never got into Deep Space Nine. I got into Voyager because an X will not be named, but she was a big proponent of that show, and I gotta admit it was a good show. So
that's cool.
But Deep Space Nine I never watched. The Next Generation I haven't watched fully through like I did the original series. It was just a lot of seasons. But I liked every episode I saw. I've liked every single episode of the Next Generation that I've seen. I have not seen one that has been like, but I just never followed it.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought there was many boring ones. Many like lovey-dovey. They too, after a while, was doing that soap opera thing because they had that hot brunette we were just talking about, And then she's like dating the first officer guy, and they're together, and are they gonna get married? Are they not gonna get married? And it's like, fuck this show. Bend that brunette over and take care of business.
It's such a fucking joy kill, man. I can't believe it, man. They can't be in love. You said it yourself. She's a hottie. So of course, number one's gonna go after her. And he was the like main bachelor of the ship. Come on, bro, use your fucking head. No, I'm just kidding. But no. It's almost convincing. I'm done. This is bullshit. Really? No. I think we're gonna get some of that in this movie, but I won't spoil too much more because I just don't remember it that well.
Okay, well so, that's good. Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. I'm just taking my sweet ass time.
Oh, take your time.
Star Trek Generations, and I own this fucking movie.
I own it. I own you.
I could own this shit, son. Why is it saying I don't? Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, now it's saying I do. All right, bitch. All right, bitch. Is it not going to let me stream it on here?
Motherfucker.
Okay, I think I got it.
Oh, good for you.
Good for you. I got to get those sound bites. I don't have enough sound effects yet.
That's right. We'll just do them ourselves.
We'll just do them. Good for you.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
That was good.
Let me see. Why am I not hearing anything? Is that how it starts? Or
fuck it, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Do it live.
Damn, I should have added that in the opening. We'll do it live.
Oh, we just did.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, where's the opening crawl? Now, where's the...
You blew it!
Jean-Luc Picard has been fighting Darth Vader in the Empire. There, you know. Is it? Are you not seeing my screen?
I am not. I am not seeing your screen.
I've been playing it, and it's not just showing it. What the fuck? What is going on?
Yeah, I thought it was just lagging, but so far nothing.
Bullshit, man.
That fits so perfect. Okay? Just because maybe your thought process was I'm gonna do this, and so you didn't catch how great that actually worked. So if you hear that part back, pat yourself on the back.
Thank you. Let me. I'm gonna mute this. That was funny.
Jeez.
Oh shit. So, all right. All jokes aside, what did you think?
I did not like it. I wanted to. Like I said, before we even pressed play, we were both like, yeah, we forgive the first one, even though a lot of critics are like it's slow and boring with no action. And they were like, oh, Wrath of Khan, still great. We loved it back then. Does it hold up as well? No, not so good. Do we love it? Yeah, we love it. Do we love part 2? Yeah, we love the podcast. We do. Do we love it with the whales and everything in the 80s one? Yes, we love it.
Well, double goddamn on you.
Right, we even forgave Cybok one, the fucking Ahura strip tease song desert scene. Like, we forgave all that. We were still all in by the time we pressed play on this.
Yeah, and then you didn't like it.
That's it. Nope, I'm not even considering that anywhere near a favorite or a classic or anything good. In fact, I think I'm still one Star Trek down. I feel like I'm still missing one then.
There's Undiscovered Country, and that's the one that was before this. you kind of don't need to see them to know. That's why it was like okay to skip it, kind of. But it's weird. I did not see the movies in any particular order. I saw them in like the weirdest order. Yeah, I think I did start with 1 and then 2, and then I went. I actually bullshit. I think the first one I saw was Search for Spock. What am I talking about? I rented that in the movie store. Yeah, and I didn't like it that much. I thought that's one I wanted to like, and as a kid I didn't appreciate it. As an adult, I like it more. But it's definitely a downgrade from Wrath of Khan. I think that that's pretty accepted. It's pretty well.
Yeah,
pretty well known.
And I agree with you on that too. Because is that the one where Doc Brown played the Klingon villain?
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
And that's where they don't bring back Kirstie Alley as Mr. Savick. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they, them, Savick.
Yeah.
Even that was stupid. That almost took me right out. That. But okay,
right.
But they don't bring back Kirstie. So they had fucking bootleg Kirstie Alley, Doc Emmett Brown playing the Klingon guy.
Yeah, they had Mercy Malley. That's who Mercy Malley is.
Sister, right, fucking Kirstie Alley.
Yeah.
Who doesn't do a good job.
Kirstie Alley. Kirstie Alley, her sister Kirstie Alley. Yeah, totally. It's way better.
And she's playing. They should have just got that. They should just renamed that actress, and not, you know what I mean. So it was like right off. It's like So there was a lot of that, and then they had the first Klingon dog. Remember, do you remember the Klingon dog puppet? And it was just like they had to add that in Jim Henson style. I'm like, all right, so there's a lot about Search for Spock that I'm just like, where are we going? Yeah. But still had enough of that original Star Trek charm that I was like, you got me back. Yeah. It's just weird because you see that they killed Kirk's son too, right? They killed the blonde-haired curly kid, right? So that's heavy. It's like they killed my son.
Yeah, and you know what though? Like, that's how fucked up. I thought they did that in part 2. I thought that's what happened in Wrath of Khan, was that they killed the son, and that's what led to the Khan. But it was what the hell is that guy? Paul Winfield. I think it was when Paul Winfield did. I think that it was during that scene that we get the Khan.
Yes, because they make him shoot himself, right?
Yeah, he shoots himself to save the crew, right? Because he was under control or whatnot.
They put the creatures in our bodies.
Yeah, damn. We're gonna end up because again, we're doing this for fun. We're not doing this for money, so we're gonna end up flying through these Star Trek movies at some point.
We might as well.
But I would encourage you to watch Picard season 3. And I'd love to know what you think. Don't worry about season 1 and 2. There's a couple of side characters with some backstory from season 1 and 2. Yeah, actually, one in particular doesn't fucking matter.
Okay,
I'll check it out. Yeah. They throw in some lines to be like, wait, what? If that just shove it aside. And it's funny because have you heard how bad season 1 and 2 were in Star Trek Discovery?
No, I just heard it was coming out. I heard there was hype around it, and then that was it. I haven't heard. This is the first feedback I'm hearing. And it's been a couple of months. Well, you said season 3, so it's been out a while, I guess.
It's been out a few years, yeah.
Funny. That's the first buzz or feedback I've heard since hearing about the show being released.
I'm gonna watch that season again, and season 1 and 2, I might watch to review it, but I heard nothing but bad things. Wow. I think I've heard one person say that season 1 was okay, but they hated season 2. But it was extremely disrespectful to the franchise and to the characters and all this shit. Yeah, and it was it's funny. You're telling me about all the demands that Jean-Luc had. I want my Charles Dickens acting scene. That was kind of him on Picard. He was like, I don't want to be with the crew. That was one of his rules. Just me. It's about Picard. You know what I mean? Yeah, all this. Yeah, he has some other weird demands too. That's a whole other deep dive.
Already. Right, you're already
Yeah.
shitting on then what you guys helped create and what the whole franchise is, and that's already a strike.
Right. So and I think Kurtzman was the original writer. Goes not the original writer. He was a writer for Picard season 1 and 2, and I think he's behind Star Trek Discovery. I think he may have helped with the reboot with J.J. Abrams and all that shit, which have aged poorly for me. Surprisingly,
Yes.
I thought they would stand up, and they have kind of aged a little poorly.
We watched one of those together.
The first one, the first remake. I think that one might still be good.
Okay, cool.
That one might still be good. You know what I mean? But like Star Trek Into Darkness, and I don't know, that one, it's been a while, but even the last time I saw it, I was like, oh, it's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. No, it was bad, but that's when they really started. Sorry, sensitive virgins out there, but that's when Zulu was now gay. That's when all this other shit happened. Captain Kirk was a piece of shit now.
They were trying to Star Warsify it.
They were, and it was so noticeable.
Star Wars. Yeah. Which, I mean, again, I get it, and at the time, especially in the theater when it came out, that Star Trek remake with Chris Pine, it's pretty solid, man. Especially among first viewing in the theater, it was cool. It was really cool.
Yeah, I remember enjoying it the first time I saw it too. I wonder if that one holds up. But yeah, everything else I saw after that, I was like, oh, they went there. They had to they couldn't help themselves. They ruined it.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. And so Star Trek Discovery kind of stayed on that tune, and so did Picard season 1 and 2. Everything is been super askew. Star Trek, or at least OG Star Trek fans, for the most part, have not been happy with it until this Picard season 3. Now, the thing is a lot of people still won't come back to it because of all the damage that has been done prior.
Right, yeah, because like we said a minute ago, it was night and day.
Yeah. And so imagine watching, imagine if Star Wars 1 and 2 were garbage, or New Hope and Empire Strikes Back were garbage, but then Return of the Jedi
Lucas ruined them with so why? What do you mean imagine? You mean remember when then all the Star Wars little by little was turned to garbage? Yeah, I remember.
No. I'm talking about the original, New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, imagine those two sucked. Imagine those two were garbage.
Yeah, okay, I hear you.
Right?
I think
so. Imagine those two were garbage.
I did experience that when George Lucas did those fucking remake re-releases.
Oh, wait. Do you mean episode 1 and 2, or 1, 2, and 3, the prequels?
Have to imagine. We lived it.
Okay. So for you,
yes.
Right. So you let's say it's like watching episode 1, and then episode 2. Yeah. Right. The Attack of the Clones. Right. Mm-hmm. And then, were you interested at all in episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, or were you already out by then?
I was already out by then, but I watched all those prequel movies because I just had to see them. You know. You had
to see them. It's Star Wars. It's it. It's a thing. You got to watch it.
All bad. Yep. For their own.
You weren't expecting gold. You're right. Especially by the time you got to Revenge of the Sith.
Especially after Phantom Menace.
Did you like 2 more than we gotta get? Oh, I love going into these deep. Do you think it was 2 better than episode 1, or was it worse?
It was worse. All those prequel movies, it was shit sandwich,
diarrhea.
Shit
Never.
Diarrhea.
It's like shit, diarrhea, then bile. Right?
Yeah. Yep. You said it.
Man, I wholeheartedly disagree because I fucking love those movies. But we're gonna set up episode 2. That's gonna happen soon enough. But eventually, we're gonna do. I think next week we might do either Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters 2 rather, or Blues Brothers. Blues Brothers might be a cool palate cleanser because it's just something we both might enjoy. I have a feeling I'm gonna like it. I've never seen it before, and that's been years in the making. We were supposed to do that when I came down to visit.
A long time. Yep.
And then we didn't. We ended up watching The Color of Money, which was great, wasn't it?
Which I also liked. Yeah.
That was fucking great, man. That was great.
Yeah, I liked it.
But all right. So out of 10, Star Trek Generations, what did you think? What would you give it?
1.
Jesus Christ! See what I'm saying? A, B, or F. There is no like that's Chuck.
That's not me. That's Hollywood. Well, no. Tell your scriptwriters who think they're so smarter than you that
all
they
the
have
shit,
to give you these shit movies.
All the shit you were hating on is the stuff I liked about this movie. I love the data stuff, right? I love the Nexus stuff and the whole like you have to break the illusion. It's almost like you have to red pill yourself out of a dream, out of a fake situation, you know? And imagine you're in a situation like Captain Kirk. He's chopping wood. He's about to get back with his woman, and Jean-Luc Picard is in A Christmas Carol, and you know, and they're in these spots there where they want to be. It feels real. You know, and you have to break out of that to go back to a very unpleasant situation, which is, you know what I mean? Or you could just stay in the Nexus and enjoy life. Think about that.
No,
you know,
that wasn't lost on me or anything.
You know, no, you just don't. No, I get it. Just didn't land maybe or whatnot, but I ate all that up. You know what I mean? So the villain was okay. I mean, I would give it a B. You know what I mean? Like 8 out of 10.
What a waste. Again, a waste of fucking a great heavy actor who could really.
You hear that? A waste.
Yep. Because they really did nothing with him. They scaled that villain back so much for whatever reason that he was just a turd burger. He was a nothing burger as a villain. You know what I mean? Really, really. And that guy can go, man. Come on. That guy fucking can stretch and get
Malcolm
crazy.
McDowell? McDowell is great.
That's what I'm saying. What a waste. They did nothing with him as a villain.
Oh, we're going to do the Halloween remake.
Poo-poo. I got a force field.
No, man. I mean, like, again, he was trying to get... He was trying to get into that plane of existence of he wanted his Charles Dickens. he wanted to be in his Clockwork Orange fairy tale.
Yeah, I get his motive.
Yeah, okay.
But they did not write him anything good or strong.
It was very kind of paint by numbers. I agree with you on that.
Like, really okay, that's fighting. You know,
you can only get unless it's a kung fu movie. Old people fighting is. It's gonna be what it is.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even need that, right? But they literally just had Picard like watching the villain
jerking off in a corner.
Playing with his rocket ship, you know. And I was like, what a waste of both these guys, you know.
Right.
And I bet you both of them were like, I want at least 3 minutes with the villain where I'm doing dialogue. And it's like. You get nothing. What a boring fucking, the sneaking up on with Picard crawling through the rock after a big explosion like that, too. We don't even see him even a little bit hurt. Like, oh, damn, he's unconscious? Like fucking, you know, like any like action movies, like you think he's a little unconscious. It's like, oh, the hero gets up. But Picard just literally the next scene, he's like, fine, coming over the rock, edit, cut. He throws a punch at Malcolm McDowell's looking at his gadget. He looks up and he gets a punch.
And you're standing there for like a couple of seconds, like, dude,
like for real.
This is like horrible observation.
Oh my god! How does an editor not see that other than to be like, no, we're just pushing it along. That's what we got.
Let's put a mat over this or whatever. Let's figure this out. But man. I don't think like again it's funny how like people are different, man, because I kind of overlooked that. I was like, that's a little dumb, and then I keep it moving. But
you keep it moving until when they do it again, and then only this time, like walking with his gadget, he looks up, but only this time Captain Kirk throws a punch, and he's got, and then Picard, who in the desert, open, wild, fucking rocky mountainside, is already like jumping on his back. He's like, wait a minute, I could have saw both of you guys coming a mile away. They just did the same front attack sneak up twice in in the same movie. Only the only difference was now Picard like jumped on his back from nowhere. Like he wasn't hiding behind a rock. He wasn't anything. He was just on him. Like it was like, and then they were just gay sandwiching him.
Yeah, they just started. They should have just started necking right there and just
necking. Yeah, like Happy Days. What is this?
1950s.
Necking.
It just started necking and petting.
Was that Shatner? Yeah, Shatner in the Twilight Zone episodes. We're necking.
Oh, yeah,
we're necking with a thing on the wing.
Yeah, man. All right, well, shit, man. We put in 3 hours and 25 minutes, bro. I'm gonna call it.
All right, bro.
I think we've got
a mega episode.
Yeah, well, we actually got three pieces of flair, 3 pieces of content here. We got the finishing of Superman Returns. We got Canned Chicken number 2, and we got Hatewatch number 3.
Nice.
Woo, man. All right, well, guys. Click like and subscribe. If you're watching this, you're watching the Patreon. Thank you so much for joining us. You guys mean the world to us. All 0 of you as of today. So hopefully when you're watching this, it'll be more.
I hope somebody likes it. Yeah.
Yeah, right down the line. But
right. But we're not scripted. We're just going off the cuff on stuff we like. Or hey,
you should really appreciate us, man. I mean, we're really important over here.
Thank you. Somebody notices.
That's right, man. Well, Chuck, man, Mr. Valentine,
Sith Lord.
Please have a good day. Anything you want to share? Anything? Any link? Anything? Or you like? Who gives a shit?
No, not at the moment. Who gives a shit? But if I ever get anything going, I'll let you know.
One day we're gonna review Charlie Valentine's YouTube channel because the dude has some fire there. And this is my
diarrhea channel.
The diarrhea.
So if you enjoy turd movies like the ones we watch, you might like my channel.
There is I released the latest. I released a single. I'm gonna let you hear a little bit of it.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, would love to.
Here we go. There it is.
You got me. You got me.
That was a good one. Yeah, man. I put in a lot of time on that one.
Well, I'll tell you, that's the best thing I've heard since 2020.
That's right. Here's a remix. There you go.
I like
there we go. Well, all right, guys, have a good night. Thank you for tuning in to Channel Starface. We'll hit you with the next movie soon, and God bless. Take care.
God bless, baby.